Hey everyone, it's the channel Lego More here, and today we're discussing my thoughts on the Lego Disney Collectible Minifigures series. It releases in May and it has 18 different minifigures. Of course, these pictures are from Brickset's database, so I want to thank them for it. And now let's go with my thoughts on them. So first up we have here is Aladdin. You can see here Aladdin looks really good. Just about his torso and his legs are definitely accurate. You can see the nice printing on him. He does have printing apparently on his shoes. They're not molded, it looks like, which I don't really like, but I think they do look good otherwise. He does have the lamp here, which of course, it's kind of interesting. He has the lamp instead, and then he has, of course, a hairpiece, which I think is exclusive to him, which also has the fez up on the top, and of course, a lot of people said that's a useful hairpiece for the 11th Doctor, because we did get the minifigure of him, but we have the fez piece, but we didn't get, like, one on his head. Nonetheless, a very good minifigure and very accurate to his source material. So then next up we have Alice here. Alice is another fantastic minifigure. Really love her design with the dress piece and also the print shoes. The drink me bottle, very reminiscent, and then that cake that should say eat me on it, but otherwise she looks good. She has the molded sleeves on her, it looks really fantastic. Her hair piece is also new, so really awesome minifigure here. I really like this minifigure. Next up we have the little green alien from Toy Story. Not a fan of this one, mainly because we got one in the Toy Story theme. But hey, I don't have this figure, so, I like it. Apparently the eyes are a little different this time, and there is a bit of more printing, like more detail on the alien. And you can definitely see that's a pretty good thing, too. And then there's, like, molding or print on his shoes. So next up we have is Ariel. Ariel is the first time we've gotten her as a mini doll. We got her as a Duplo figure. First time ever we got her as a minifigure. And as the minifigure, she looks great. Everything about her looks accurate. And they even made a new hair mold for her, which was not needed. They could have used the old mini doll mold. Nope, they made a new one, which looks good. The accessory is not as exciting, but nonetheless, still a great figure. And then next up we have Buzz Lightyear, and of course this version is exclusive to this series because he does have a minifigure head compared to the molded head we got in 2010. Now I will say the minifigure head was a weird choice, and I think the molded head worked better, but the detailing on Buzz Lightyear this time looks absolutely great. A lot more detail on the legs you can see, and also he has arm printing for the first time, and apparently he does have all the little gadgets and stuff on his arm, which looks fantastic. Replaced the minifigure head, I think, with the molded head from Toy Story, the Toy Story line, and you've got the ultimate Buzz Lightyear Lego minifigure. Really cool minifigure, though. Even though I didn't get this figure, I still think the molded head would have worked better. But hey, I mean, which I think I can understand why Lego did it. They wanted to make this one exclusive, so that's why they did it. Next up, we have Captain Hook. Very cool figure, too. I love the fact he has arm printing, and just overall he has the detail. And looks like he has molded legs, too, from the looks of it. Just overall, the detailing on him looks fantastic. His hair and hat mold look absolutely great, too. And his rapier, like basically his sword, that's what it is, if I'm pronouncing it right. If not, I do apologize, but it's a very nice little, it's all in gold. It could have had silver tip, but what are you going to do? It still looks great nonetheless. Gotta love that Captain Hook. Sorry Cat, really fantastic figure. Weird choice though, but not going to lie. I do really like the inclusion of Rocket Raccoon's tail in striped colors. And I mean, Cheshire Cat is a fan favorite from Alice in Wonderland, so it definitely makes sense. Love the molded head he has. Really love this figure. I think he's one of the best ones. Next up, we have Daisy Duck. Daisy Duck was kind of an odd choice to add to this series right away. But nonetheless, she's not that bad, honestly, and her hair bow may be removable. I'm not sure. She does have some nice, torso print. And also, she does have, apparently, a tail in the back. If you look right here, there's this white bar piece in the middle here. And, or white leg piece in between, and that could mean a tail, which most likely it is. And you can see she has little shoes on her, and of course has the mold legs. Still a great figure nonetheless. Next up we have Donald Duck, very much a better looking one than Daisy, honestly. And like Daisy, he also apparently has the tail piece. But overall, I think Donald looks spot on accurate. Very awesome figure. Next up, we have Jeannie. This one's kind of split many opinions. For my personal taste, though, I do like Jeannie, because Jeannie is such an iconic character from Aladdin. He does come with the lamp, which for his accessory, just like Aladdin does, but he does have the Genie tail. He has a new head mold you can see there, the ears, and he has the minifigure head underneath. Very cool minifigure. I do really like this guy, and they even got arm printing on him, which is pretty accurate. And next up we have Maleficent. Maleficent looks absolutely fantastic too. She's a fan favorite villain, obviously, and you can see the nice little purple detail on her. And she has that nice horn piece as well. Of course, we did get an Aurora mini doll, but we've never gotten Maleficent, so now we got Maleficent. You can easily play that scene out. Very fantastic figure nonetheless, because she is a fan favorite. And next up we have the mouse himself, Mickey Mouse. As you can see, Mickey apparently does have molded legs too. Doesn't have any torso print, but that's okay because he has his usual look. He's got a nice molded head. He's got the yellow shoes printed and has printing on his legs too. One thing is certain, he doesn't have his tail, and I can understand why, because his tail is like so thin. Like, it's literally that thin. So I can understand why they didn't include it. That's okay though. I still think Mickey Mouse is one of the better looking ones. And then next up we have Minnie Mouse. Minnie Mouse here is really cool looking too. Again, she may have a removable bow like Daisy, and she also uses a dress piece like Alice. So overall, she's going to be a useful. Her legs are going to be useful, I think. But overall, she looks good. And then next up we have Mr. Incredible. Mr. Incredible looks pretty good. You can see apparently he also has molded legs too, and has the nice Incredible symbol. He also has his "Doing Our Part" printed tile, which was like a little, what was it? It was like a little reference to his film. And you can see his hairpiece is brand new as well. It's nice to see Mr. Incredible. Love his design. So, and then next up we have Peter Pan. Love the Peter Pan figure. The detailing looks fantastic. Looks like he has dual mold legs as well. The boots look fantastic. His arms have printing, but you can see clearly they are molded on, but they add a bit of more printing to like the sleeves to give it a more ripped up look. And just overall, he's got that nice hair and hat mold. Looks fantastic. Really love Peter Pan. And as a lot of people have been pointing out, looks almost like a Link headpiece. And I'm like, yes, it does. Yeah, very excited for this one. So there is Peter Pan. And then next up we have our fan favorite Stitch. Stitch is very cool too. I really like Stitch. I remember in the, before in his teaser trailers, there were like 4 teaser trailers with him sneaking his way through Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, The Lion, and Lion King beforehand, if you guys remember those trailers. And Stitch managed to sneak his way into this minifigure series, it seems. But nonetheless, he's still a warm welcome in my opinion, because Stitch is one of my favorite Disney characters in general. And you can see a lot of people love Stitch. Very accurate too. And you can see he does have printing on his feet, which are short minifigure legs. First time ever Lego's printing on minifigure legs that are short. Because normally we never get them. We've gotten molded shorts, molded minifigure short legs, but never printing on them. So that's something really cool. So definitely love Stitch there. And then next up we have Syndrome here. Syndrome looks good. He has a new hairpiece. He's got the Omnidroid printed tile. And then he has that big S there. He's got great arm printing too, and even leg printing. Gotta love the Syndrome. Definitely a great figure. His face is a little off proportion, but otherwise I think he's still a dead-on accurate minifigure. And then last up we have Ursula. Ursula's another fantastic minifigure, and personally she's pretty cool. She has a trident for her accessory, and it makes sense in a way, because I'm sure, as you guys know, spoilers, she does take King Triton's crown, and she grows to this giant size and fights Ariel and Eric. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen The Little Mermaid already, so you can see her legs and torso are a brand new mold. Her torso looks like it can just slide in there, so looks pretty cool there too. And she also has a new hair mold too. So there is Ursula. And that is it for all the Disney collectible minifigures. Honestly, they look fantastic. I have a lot of favorites. I think Lego really did a great job. It's nice to get another license for the Disney Collectible Minifigure series, or just the minifigure series in general. My mistake. It's nice to get another Disney Collectible. Sorry, it's nice to get another collectible minifigure series that is licensed. So after The Simpsons, we are now getting Disney characters, which is pretty cool. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on the minifigures down below in the comments. Subscribe for more videos, guys, and I will see you guys later. Good night.